A woman in Texas was sentenced to return to prison today because she voted in the 2016 election. As Omar Villafranca reports, the woman used her real name and identification, but her criminal past made voting a crime.
And she said, put your hands behind your back. You have a warrant for your arrest.
Crystal Mason still remembers the day she was arrested for voting in the last presidential election.
My mom kept nagging, go vote, go vote, go vote, go vote. And I was just like, okay, I did what she said. I went to go vote.
The 43-year-old was on supervised release for tax fraud when she cast her ballot. In Texas, that's against the law.
Do you feel that since you served your time and you were out of prison that you should be able to go and cast a ballot?
We should. We pay taxes, and that's what I believed. So if I had a doubt in any way, I wouldn't have did it.
Here, felons can't vote until they have completed their full sentence. Now, Mason faces 5 years in state prison for voter fraud, and today was given 10 months in federal prison for violating the terms of her supervised release.
Are you mentally ready for that?
Not at all. I'm not ready.
Nationwide, an estimated 6.1 million felons are restricted from voting. Nearly 500,000 of them are in Texas. In 13 states, felons lose the right to vote indefinitely.
People indeed in the American democracy are being punished for voting.
University of Minnesota criminologist Chris Eugen co-wrote the book on felony voting laws, which date back to the 1870s.
The United States is perhaps among the very few nations that disenfranchise everybody for committing a felony-level crime.
Eugen says these laws are meant to be more of a moral punishment than a legal one. Now, Florida has a ban that could be overturned on a ballot measure this November, and if that's the case, more than 1 million people could get their voting rights back. As for Crystal Mason, she's headed back to federal prison next month. John?
Omar Villafranca. Thanks, Omar.